The top stories: the Premier's official visit is crucial to bring peace in Sudan. And Ethiopian diaspora are ready to actively engage in the national dialogue process. Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I'm Hikma Tamam with the news for the hour. Do stay with us. The State Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, Ambassador Misganu Arga, welcomed and held talks with Ali Akbar Rizai, the Ambassador-designate of the Islamic Republic of Iran to Ethiopia. During the course of their conversation, Ambassador Misganu expressed a warm congratulation for the successful conclusion of the second run-off Iranian presidential election and expressed Ethiopia's commitment to work with the newly elected president, Masoud Pezeshkian. He also stated the need to explore various avenues, including the BRICS, to further develop mutually beneficial cooperation between Ethiopia and Iran. The Iranian ambassador-designate, for his part, expressed his readiness to further scale up bilateral relations in various sectors, including technology transfer, education, trade, and investment. In this regard, he stated his plans to reactivate the Ethio-Iran Joint Ministerial Commission meeting on economic, scientific, and technical cooperation in the near future. The meeting between the two sides concluded with the Ambassador Misganu wishing the ambassador-designate of Iran a successful tenure in Ethiopia, as noted by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia. The Ministry of Women and Social Affairs inked a Memorandum of Understanding and Data Sharing Protocol with pertinent ministers and institutions to strengthen cooperation to sustainably rehabilitate and safeguard the rights of returning Ethiopian migrants. It is stated that this collaboration will also streamline information sharing and enhance ongoing work to sustainably reintegrate migrant returnees. Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Justice, Education, Health, Agriculture, Labor and Skills, Innovation and Technology signed the agreement today with the Ministry of Women and Social Affairs. Federal Police Commission, Immigration and Citizenship Service, as well as Refugees and Returnees Service are also the institutions that inked the agreement with the ministry. On the occasion, Ergogi brought attention to the precarious situation faced by citizens who attempt to migrate abroad through human traffickers. The citizens face health risks, psychological stress, sexual abuse by armed organizations, border guards, and other criminal gangs, among other potentially fatal risks.
Let's explore the best places to visit in Barcelona.
Welcome back from the short break. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, Ambassador Taye Asqeslasse, stated that the visit of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to Port Sudan is a crucial step towards resolving the conflicts in Sudan. Following his arrival in Port Sudan, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed expressed the importance of conducting a visit to Sudan.
Prime Minister Abiy's visit to Port Sudan is basically to give new impetus, a fresh breeze for the peace process in the Sudan. The Sudan's conflict has been going on for the last probably 16 months, since April 15, 2013. And there are indeed so many initiatives from different sides and corners. So the purpose of the visit is not just simply to have a discussion with the leadership in the Sudan, in the Port of Sudan, and but also to give and send a message that peace is indivisible and peace is possible. So this is, I would say.
Following their discussion, Prime Minister Abiy and Abdul Fattah al-Burhan planted 3 seedlings in Port Sudan. The Office of the Prime Minister further emphasized that Prime Minister's visit to Port Sudan is part of his ongoing efforts to find sustainable solutions for Sudan's stability.
In the words of the leaders, there is a historical milestone in which the Prime Minister is looking forward to have a more concrete and visible outcome in solving the conflict in the Sudan. So, as I said earlier, it will give more a fresh impetus, a fresh energy, so that the the peace process can get some tangible results and a very good traction on the ground. So we have made it clear that we will not leave no stone, I would say, unturned until our brothers and sisters in the Sudan get peace and stability. We're not doing it only for themselves, for the Sudanese, but also for the regional countries, because peace is indivisible. What impacts Sudan also affects Ethiopia and the regional governments. So we went there to visit and have a very productive and fruitful discussion with the leadership.
And in business news, Ethio Telecom, Ethiopia's leading telecommunications provider, has released its annual performance report of the 2023-24 fiscal year, showcasing impressive growth across key metrics. The report, covering the period from July 1st, 2023 to June 30, 2024, highlights the company's continued success in expanding its digital services and strengthening its market position. Freyewet Tamro, CEO of Ethio Telecom, has released major performance metrics. According to her, Ethio Telecom has generated a total revenue of 93.7 billion birr, marking a 21.7% increase from the previous year. The revenue registered during the concluded fiscal year shows an increment of 16.7 billion birr compared to the previous year. The company's foreign exchange generation has shown a 20.7% increase from last year, reaching a total of $198.2 million USD, achieving 117.5% of its target. Regarding subscriber base, Freyewet said that the company's total subscribers reached 78.3 million, achieving a 100.4% of its target for the year. Regarding mobile money transfer, Telebirr, Ethio Telecom's mobile money service now boasts to 47.5 million subscribers with a total transaction value of 1.81 trillion birr. Moving on to the final news, the Ethiopian diaspora has voiced its readiness to actively engage in the national dialogue process aimed at fostering peace and reconciliation to the nation. However, they urge Ethiopian embassies to step up efforts in providing accurate information and organizing their communities worldwide. Goshu Meliso reports.
The Ethiopian National Dialogue Commission is stepping into agenda selection and identifying participants to bring together various stakeholders and establish channels of communication to address grievances, conflicts, and issues of national importance. The Ethiopian diaspora has played a crucial role in defending Ethiopia's national interests during challenging times, extending their support beyond sending remittance. Diaspora members approached by EBC during the 26th International Harari Day celebrations expressed their readiness to participate in the national dialogue process.
We are doing all of together for the dialogue, and we are ready to do for every country, not here alone, for everywhere. Then diaspora, they are doing organizing people. They must be organized from outside of the country or inside of the country. Then this dialogue could be okay.
We need to participate, and we are doing. Inshallah, it will become very successful and peaceful. Now, our government, the one they give us a chance, and we can participate, and we do our best.
However, diasporas urge Ethiopian embassies to step up efforts in providing accurate information and organizing their communities across the globe.
The dialogue has to start from our community, and in the meantime, the embassy, through embassy. So they have to communicate with the people. They have to address what is the problem firsthand. Instead of hearing from social media, the embassy has to engage with the diaspora who live in every, what I say is the ambassador has to communicate with the people, with communities, so they know what to solve and to know what is the problem. So we can solve all the problem together. So that's why it's very important. What I say, the message is the embassy, every country embassy has to communicate with the people to share the problem, the goodness or badness of the country, so we can solve it together.
Fahmi Yusuf, who came from Canada, appreciated the government's efforts to resolve the conflict and urged the general public to actively participate in the national dialogue process.
The government of Ethiopia, I know they're doing good, or they're doing their best to resolve the interior problems. And for any government, the challenge is not when you have problem with abroad from different country. The challenge is when you have a problem within, right? And I hope that the Ethiopian government would do their best and go the way they're doing right now, just to resolve all the interior problems and get to our life, right? And we want to come here, we want to invest, we want to do our own businesses, because, at the end, this is our land.
Ethiopian diaspora communities pledged to actively engage in advocacy efforts to ensure lasting peace and economic development in Ethiopia.
And now, before I go, a recap of the top stories once again. The Premier's official visit is crucial to bring peace in Sudan. And Ethiopian diaspora ready to actively engage in the national dialogue process. Well, you have been watching ABC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I was Hikmat Tamam with the news for the hour. Do stay tuned in with other programs of ABC World.